4:30 in the morning and we are officially en route now to our safari. Are you excited?
Yes, very excited.
Let's go.
It's pitch black and they told us to be ready early in the mornings. That's why we woke up at 4. And yeah, it's an hour drive to get to the Yala National Park. So we should be there by sunrise.
So yeah, it's meant to be best time to view animals at like sunrise and sunset because it's colder, so I'm really excited. Out of the big 5, we've yet to see a leopard, and the highest density of leopards is here in Yala National Park, which is in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
So, fingers
That's the goal.
crossed. Yeah. I think that's Venus.
That's Venus.
Yeah, is it? Oh my god, that's so cool.
Wow.
We're officially in the park now. Pretty bumpy road so far, but we've already seen some peacocks and some deer, so it's looking good. We're going to block 1, which is most well known for the leopards here. So.
Very bumpy. We spotted something.
Well, there's loads of vans anyway here. What is it?
That's in the 3 seconds.
Did you see it?
No. They're looking on the left side.
Are they? What it is? Traffic jam. We saw the leopard. It was a bit far away for our cameras to get a good photo, but hopefully we see it again.
But with the binoculars, you could see it really good.
Yeah, really good. I saw it walk away.
On the right,
The elephant?
the bush, yeah, here eating.
Oh, I see it. Oh, he's so incognito for being
Yeah.
so big. I guess he was happier about finding the flowers than the water.
Yeah.
An elephant and a leopard so far.
Nice. And a couple of birds, peacocks.
Storks.
Yeah.
So cool. And I just find elephants like just the best, and it's so funny to me that they're so big, yet they just like blend in so much in the background.
Yeah, and that one that we just saw now was very cute. Very funny.
Yeah.
We found out that there's a water source nearby, and he just walked over a little hill, and then when he saw it, he looked so happy.
It's like he was dancing, but then he didn't take any water, he was just eating all the flowers. Bless him. He was maybe 25 years old.
Yeah.
Cute.
What's been the best animal so far?
That's like an impossible question because we saw a leopard that's so rare. But it was also kind of far away, so really hoping we see it and run a bit closer. The elephant, like I love elephants, and he was so happy. He just looked so happy finding a pond of flowers. That was so cute. Bathroom break, and I think they're going to give us some breakfast as well. I did not realize we're by the beach.
Me neither, because we were in Tissa before, and that's not really that close to the beach, but I guess we drove so far into or outside of it, so yeah, it's a nice viewing spot.
Yeah, and a nice surprise. Here, what do we see?
Everyone waiting. Everyone waiting for the leopard.
Yeah.
What's this for?
Elephant.
They come to this way.
Yeah, coming this way. Don't know, pick them speed though.
वो छोटा वाला देख के भयंकर बदमाशी आ रही है एकदम आगे चल रहा है ये खींचे जाए
Do you think one of them is a male leopard?
Yeah,
because
the
they
big
don't
one.
have tusks.
Yeah, but there's one big one.
It's very cute how they follow each other.
Yeah.
वो देख
It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon and we have just arrived back after a morning safari. We're a little bit tired, but we're so glad we did it.
It started off at 4 a.m. That's when we woke up and then got quickly ready, had our quick coffee, and started our way to the national park, where we arrived, I guess, around 5:30.
Yeah, we arrived at the entrance at 5:30, but the park doesn't actually open till 6 a.m. So we're queuing there for 30 minutes. But I guess that's the earlier the better almost. We were 7th in the queue, even though we arrived 30 minutes early, and there was so many vans behind us. So I'm glad we did.
Yeah, we saw a lot of animals. We saw elephants, crocodiles, mangoes, I think water monitor.
Yeah, plenty of storks and birds and deer. Yeah.
And of course, last but not least, we saw finally the leopard, which was our the last one of the big five that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, so now we can say we've seen all of the big five. It was quite far away in the distance, but you could see it quite clearly through the binoculars anyway, so that was cool.
That was really cool. I'm really happy that we have now all the five.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what else can you see there? You can see what are they called, the bears?
The bear sloths, but I think in rainy season they're maybe more common in like December time. So they're the most rare to see, so we didn't see them.
What I really enjoyed is just the scenic there. It's so beautiful. It's a different atmosphere than the safari that we did in South Africa. Obviously, also not comparable to the Kruger National Park, but it's on its own. It's very beautiful and very special on its own. And if you're in Sri Lanka, I think you definitely have to give it a go and see it for yourself.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful drive, but there are a lot of trees and bushes on both sides. That is what makes it, I guess, more difficult to see the animals. But if you can also just enjoy the scenery, it's really enjoyable. Yeah, but I was surprised at how busy it was as well. Although it is one of the busiest parks, it's the second biggest here in Sri Lanka. But especially around when we saw the leopard, there were so many trucks. It was almost at a standstill. And some trucks were able to go and try and track it and follow it, but we were right in the middle, so there was no moving.
Yeah.
But at least that allowed more people to see the leopard.
Exactly. And what we can definitely recommend is the earlier the better. That's also what the guides will tell you, so always be ready on time and try to get there as early as possible, because the first few trucks, I guess, they see the animals first, and then all the other ones, they just drive and follow them, and then it's difficult
to see them.
Yeah, because obviously the trucks scare off the animals, especially when there's so many of them. Because we did have that experience with the elephants. There was a group of elephants. They had one baby and like 2 other small elephants, and they were trying to cross the road into the water, but there was so many trucks there waiting that they got really afraid. So we stayed and waited for maybe like 15 minutes. And a lot of the trucks went, so there was only 3 of us left, so they did build up the courage to cross, but you could see that they were still afraid because they were really bunched together, especially with the little babies. So yeah,
It was very sweet to see as well.
it was really sweet to see. Yeah,
What is your favorite moment?
I think when we saw that first elephant on his own, and he was just walking to the water, and then he saw the water, and he just started like, honestly, it just looked like he was so happy, just plopping along. And then we came back an hour later, and he was still there eating all the flowers. He was just eating all the flowers, not drinking any water, just eating all the flowers. And it's just like such a treat. He was so happy he found. That was mine. That was yours.
And now that you mentioned this moment with the elephant, I can't obviously go with that one, but I guess the leopard, because I was really happy to see it. I always wanted to see it, even when we were in the Kruger National Park.
Yeah.
I was like, always, we have to see a leopard. We saw a cheetah,
Yeah.
but now finally, the dream came true and we saw the leopard.
Yeah.
So that was my favorite
Yeah.
moment.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, 10 out of 10 experience.
Yeah, very good experience. Definitely recommend.
For sure.